297,060 gold. This is how much auction house value that we have on our episode of Vendor Gold. Let us begin. For this episode of Vendor Gold, we've been exploring loads of different types of areas in order to build out our auction house and also pad it out with loads of vendor items. Starting off, I managed to make my way over towards the Badlands, and within the Badlands, I managed to get a couple of different types of recipes along with a few vendor items. However, when I made my way over towards the Burning Steps for my next zone, this one came as a bust, as not really any of the vendors gave anything of note for me to sell on the auction house. Another bust zone for this week was the Swamp of Sorrows, and I was really hoping that there was something in this zone. However, I made my way over towards the Westfall. Westfall actually has quite a lot of different types of recipes which you can pick up from the vendors within each and every respective area. I managed to find that this one was a really great way in order to build out my auction house even more, so I'll probably be returning to this place in the future. Along with Duskwood, Duskwood had a few different types of unique recipes, and don't forget to buy some of the time limited items which you can sell on the auction house as well. After that, I made my way over towards Elwyn Forest, as I know that there's a load of different types of recipes which you can actually sell on the auction house, and a load of the starter area stuff really sells quite well overall, so hence why I made my way over there. As well as that, finishing off our last place that we actually visited was the Red Ridge Mountains. Red Ridge Mountains actually came as a little bit of a bust until I got to the last flight point. This area, which was hidden in the far eastern side of the map, which you can get by a flight point. This place has a couple of time limited items, which was really handy, as I thought that this one was going to be a bust zone as well. Along with that, after completing this and posting to the auction house, I managed to get an auction house value of 297,060 gold. My gold earned for this week was 3,618 gold, and the time farming all of these different types of zones was 44 minutes, and the overall gold that we spent this week was 10 gold. Not too shabby to say the least. However, our total gold earned so far is roughly around about 16,476 gold, and the overall time that we've actually been spending into all of this is 2 hours and 39 minutes, which is adding up quite nicely over time, and this challenge of vendor gold, trying to get to 1 million gold with just 10k gold for our initial investment just by selling vendor items. I look forward in visiting more different types of zones, as I know that there is some keynote zones that actually do provide a lot of gold, and we shall be noting them as and when we carry on with this series. If you want to follow along with this, you can also find the vendor gold spreadsheet, which along with my TSM profile, which is located on the Patreon. Other than that, guys, have a wonderful rest of the day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be soon.